Cavalcade, I'm Gio.
I'm Matt Vincent.
I'm the Fat Owl.
What?
That's his name. Just kidding, I'm Mike. You guys ever heard that nickname?
No.
The Fat Owl.
Fat Owl.
That's him. He's kind of round, he's wise, he likes to eat snakes.
You go.
You know what I'm saying?
I can turn my head all the way around.
Can you?
He just did it. He didn't do it so fast. He's like,
I can't believe you tried it.
I almost had a stroke. That was touch and go for a second.
Alright, do you guys think accessory work is necessary for powerlifting?
Yeah, of course.
I wouldn't say necessary.
That's totally necessary.
Whoa, let's hear these, because one says yes, of course, and one says no.
Necessary is a
What,
very...
are we gonna say to compete in powerlifting, yeah, you got on the platform and bench squat and deadlift, or are we talking about actually being fucking good at something?
I think there's very good powerlifters that maybe did accessories in the day, maybe not, because I haven't seen their whole life, that just bench squat and deadlift.
That's it.
That never did any variation.
I don't know because I haven't watched them their whole life.
Never.
But I don't...
Fucking shitty, Dan. That's the worst answer.
Hypothetically speaking, if you have great bone structure, if you don't get injured, you could bench squat and deadlift.
Only.
But
and get
for
very
how
strong.
long? So like, let's say like we're talking about how if you have a weak back or a weak upper back, you're probably gonna have shoulder issues.
Right, that's what I mean. But there's some people that can bench like a motherfucker. Bill Kazmaier benched like this. And benched like 661 pounds.
But you don't think he...
No, I'm not saying that. No.
He also won world
My argument with the Bill Kazmaier was that it's improper, or probably put a lot of pressure on us. My point is that there's freaks, and freaks don't feel pain.
Well, they definitely also don't. They don't also build the rule. You can't set the rule based off of people way outside the fucking bell curve like Bill Kazmaier.
So I was going outside the bell curve as in necessary. We're talking black and white. Necessary is black and white.
Oh, no, it isn't.
Yeah, necessary is black and white.
Okay, what about for the average human being? The average person that wants
They need to do accessories.
I'm gonna go ahead and say this. No one's ever been good at powerlifting only doing bench squat and deadlift.
Maybe not their entire life.
Ever.
Maybe not their entire life. But there's definitely powerlifters that just bench squat and deadlift in their later parts of their career and do very good. A lot of the Russians,
because they're beat up.
if you go to Milanichev's seminar, he'll tell you bench squat and deadlift.
But he doesn't do anything else.
Not now.
Pull-ups.
So,
he still does pull-ups.
Not anymore.
So,
what?
Milanichev's bench squats and deadlift. The closer you get to expert level, the more balanced you are.
So then, I guess it gets weirder. How do we define accessory? Is an accessory going for a set of 3 instead of a max? Is accessory moving your feet out of here?
I was talking about the loose or the more common term of accessory, meaning more bodybuilder type movements or a variation of a lift.
Wouldn't anything not being, a max bench squat or dead be an accessory lift for a powerlifter?
It would be a non-specific lift.
So you're saying the more expert you get, the more you can disregard GBP?
Often.
I find that hard to believe.
Yeah, Milanichev is very well known for just bench squat and deadlifting, and you could argue in this day and age he's the best powerlifter. Not to say he never did.
I agree with that, but he's again so far outside of the bell curve.
But she didn't
that
say
anything he could have done would have worked.
Arguably.
But is it necessary?
No.
You're
Is
right.
it
Is it
suggested?
necessary for me to get home this weekend? Is it necessary that I get on an airplane?
No, you could drive.
No, I could walk.
Yeah. Maybe you should try that.
Burn some of this off. I'll be lean as shit when I got there.
You can try this planet. Couple day walk.
I'll be so vascular.
You'd be tan too. Just fucking go naked the whole way through Arizona.
You don't get cancer of the skin.
Oh, cancer of the skin. Also known as skin cancer.
Well, that's an institution.
So then you're saying...
So, it is suggested. But I would say it's necessary.
I'll tell you, it's necessary.
So my whole last prep, 8 weeks, you could say is a powerlifting prep. I did nothing. Bench squat and deadlift.
What have you done leading up to that?
Right. But it wasn't necessary.
No, you spent the other years of your life building a base.
Right.
So you're saying I'm jacked?
No.
Bro, you just gave me a compliment. You just gave me a compliment.
Based it.
You said you spent your whole life building this awesomeness. I must agree.
I think we should start putting out base.
Oh my god.
So I suggest that you go do accessories, but I wouldn't say it's necessary.
Okay, I think having a career in powerlifting, you're gonna have your on-season and off-season.
Yeah.
And your off-season is arguably just as important as your on-season.
Agreed.
And in your off-season,
Championships are one of the off-season.
you need to do a fuck ton of accessories.
You should do. Do you need a driver's license to drive a car?
Yes.
It's not necessary.
It's not.
Or you don't even have to see.
That's true.
Just get in the
You don't have to be sober to drive.
and just step on the accelerator.
Yeah.
That too.
Push it down. Close your
Why do
eyes.
you think it's super necessary?
Well, I mean, because you're gonna get those, little muscles and the other fibers, and you get to do.
Who's got little muscles?
You get to do some isolation work for your accessories and work on your own weaknesses.
Your muscular imbalances.
Yeah. So everyone's a little different, And again, that goes to what you do during the day. If you're someone who's a construction worker, it's going to be different than you are me as a desk job. With what type of fatigue you feel or where you're imbalanced or any of that. So you can use your accessories to fix those.
So I grab a brand new rookie.
Brand new rookie.
And we pick volume and technique perfectly. This is all hypothetical.
Okay.
His technique is perfect.
What's your definition of rookie? Someone that has never played a sport in his life?
That's super.
That's fine.
We're talking about an infant.
I'm talking about baby Superman.
An infant, all right.
Baby Superman.
He's 8 pounds, 6 ounce, beautiful child.
Baby Jesus.
baby Jesus.
And I teach him technique perfectly.
And we let him only listen to Skinner.
Sure.
All right. What are we? Fucking South?
Skinner only.
Only Skinner.
Perfect technique, perfect volume management. He could bench squat and deadlift his whole life and become
So
very good.
Shaco with no accessories.
Sure.
That's pretty much what you're
Yeah.
talking about.
Yeah, even Shaco kind of has some accessories.
Yeah.
He'll do like to the knees or block pulls or paws.
But now you're saying Shaco.
Yeah, well,
But it's one of those
No,
things.
no, 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 no. I'm not saying it's optimal. I'm not saying it's optimal. I'm just
You're saying
arguing that
necessary.
word necessary. I'm arguing the word necessary. The nuance.
Could you technically power lift and never do an accessory? Sure.
All right, I win!
Are you going to be the best power lifter you could be? No.
Perhaps
No.
not. Perhaps not.
No.
I would say no.
Baby Jesus
God,
probably
you're
would.
so fucking difficult. So at the end of this conversation, we're gonna say stick to accessories because it's highly recommended.
It could help a lot of you.
Yeah.
You have to go.
You should stick to accessories. In fact, listen, if you're someone who's so great who doesn't need accessories, you don't need to watch and listen to us talk.
No, I disagree. You should always watch us.
Yeah.
So now we know. He likes to disagree with everything we say. If there are any things that you would like for him to disagree about, go ahead and write in the comments below or call in.
Yeah.
Like the video, share it with all your friends. Till next time.
So good.
Yeah.
What did he say?
So he just had back surgery. He had hip surgery 2 years ago,
Yeah.
3 years ago. And
So
his
he
quote,
says in there, he says, people ask me through all the years, is there anything I regret? And he says, yeah, when I squatted 800 for 2, I should have hit it for 4.